Hello guys, welcome back to Callyalater podcast, episode number 40. We are back after a long break. Not too long, only 3 weeks, but we're back.
We missed you guys.
We missed you guys. My name is John.
And I'm Kelly. Hi guys, welcome to Callyalater podcast.
Welcome back.
Thanks for checking out our podcast.
Yeah, thanks for coming back.
Yes, thanks for coming back.
We missed you guys.
It was a nice 3-week break, but it was like that whole time I was like, when are we going to get back to the podcast?
I know, we were ready to get back, but we're here. It's New Year's.
Where if you guys did miss us, you can catch up on our older episodes.
Oh yeah.
We have 39 other episodes.
We got 39 full of juicy tea.
Yes, and we talk about everything like relationships, fitness, health, lifestyle,
friendships,
college, friendships, all the
everything
above.
under the sun.
So you should go definitely check out some older episodes.
Yes.
Today we're going to be talking about what we've been up to, basically a life update since the past 3 weeks we've been MIA.
We've been gone. But we've been putting in some behind the scenes work.
Yes.
We've been crushing it.
Exactly. And we enjoyed the holidays, which Merry Christmas,
Happy
Holidays.
Happy holidays, Happy New Year. Merry New Year.
Yeah.
Happy
it's
Christmas.
2021.
It is 2021.
So today we are going to be talking about our break, what we're up to, new things that are happening with the podcast, what our January is going to look like, and 5 of our goals for the new year. So
every Sunday from here on out, guys, we are going to be doing a little announcement live stream of the upcoming podcast. So we'll be giving you a little information about what the episode's going to be, just some teasers. It'll be on Instagram Live.
Yes, so
it'll be a duo live stream.
Our Instagram, Callyalater podcast.
Yep, but on there you guys can ask us questions. You guys can ask us what we've been up to. We can ask what you've been up to. It's just a little place to interact.
So nervous though because I've never done an Instagram live stream, so I'm like, I don't know what's going to happen.
You guys have to bear with us because it's going to be a beta test, that's for sure.
But I think it'll be a fun way to connect with you guys and let you know about the upcoming podcast, and we can talk about our weeks and everything on there.
Agreed.
So it's really exciting. We're excited about it. We're almost at 300 Instagram followers.
We are.
Slowly but surely
We're
growing.
crawling.
Yes. So I do have a little disclaimer / quote. I decided with the new episodes, instead of just having a disclaimer, we can also have a quote.
Hey, I like that.
Switch it up every once in a while. So I said it's okay to take a break.
Yes.
So we took our break because we were just so caught up with the holidays and busy finishing finals.
Christmas
and honestly,
shopping.
we wanted to not rebrand, but revamp. There we go.
Yeah.
Where we just wanted to figure out go back to why we're doing it, kind of figure out plan for it and everything. And we're really excited. But it was that thing we had to take some time off to realize what we're doing. So the quote is, it's okay to take a break. And basically, I think this goes with anything. You have to learn how to rest and not just to quit.
Exactly.
So we took some time off to kind of recover.
It was a reset.
And it was nice because now we're so excited to be back and doing it.
We've got so much coming your way.
I hope that's a helpful quote. Hopefully you can apply that to your life as well if you're needing a break.
It's okay to take a break.
Basically, when we kind of went over our topics, we talked about why we took a break. Do you want to hit us what you said?
Mainly it was just to spend holidays.
With
other people, not small gatherings, but to see people and to just kind of reset and refresh and come up with new ideas and come back stronger than ever. I think that was the big goal, was to come back stronger than we've ever been before.
Exactly. I will say finals really wore me out.
Yeah, finals wiped us.
Just because we talked about it in our last episode, which was our semester wrap up, but it was such a different semester that the finals were different too.
It was completely different.
It was just the podcast takes a lot of time and energy and coming up with it, that it was okay, something's got to give. Something had to give,
and I think it was nice to just be able to reset, but we also came up with a lot of good future
I would say
ideas.
We had at least one podcast meeting a week.
Oh, at least one, if not two.
Yeah, and we'd talk about it on the daily. But I was also doing Vlogmas over on my YouTube channel, which is daily videos up until Christmas.
She was crushing the game.
25 daily videos straight during the holidays, which, again, a little chaotic. I always go back to that Instagram reel. I don't know if I've ever told you this. I feel like I haven't talked about Instagram reels with you.
What is it?
Where it goes, how bizarre.
Oh, no.
How bizarre. It's literally when I start overdoing things, I'm like, how bizarre. It's my new motto.
How bizarre.
Yeah.
How bizarre.
I wonder why I'm so busy. But it was just a really fun thing to do during the holidays. So in case you guys missed us, you can go check out some vlogs that John was in. I have daily videos. There's lots of content. We just had to something had to give.
Yeah.
But we are back, and we talked about the weekly live stream. So that'll be at 10 a.m. Eastern time. EST every Sunday. So be there, be square.
7 a.m. for you West Coasters. Gotta wake up early.
All right. So do you want to share like how our Christmas and New Year's went and kind of chit chat about it?
You want to start it off?
All right. So even though it was like a pandemic style Christmas, which how often are we ever going to be able to say that?
Once in a lifetime event, you know?
I feel like not everyone can say that. So, finding the positive in
it.
Yeah. It was probably one of my favorite Christmases. It was like, not, like, I don't know. I have such mixed feelings on it. Like, it was my favorite Christmas because it was so special, but there was, like, lots of things that I didn't like about it, but also, like, the good outweighed the bad on it.
No, I agree with that.
Do you feel that?
Yeah, I absolutely feel
that. Like,
it
was kind of like that thing, like, this year's been so, like, ooh, wavy, up and down, like, oh my gosh, there's so many highs and so many lows, where it was just so nice to spend time with friends and family,
Agreed.
And it was kind of like, me and my mom were talking about this, where we don't want the Christmas decor to go down because it's so cheery, like, it gave us something to look forward to with how poopy this year's been, that it's like, at least there's something to be, like, excited about.
Exactly, yeah.
So it was really fun.
I had another one of those things as well that kind of just made it feel, like the Christmas decor made it feel special. It snowed on Christmas.
It did snow. We had a white Christmas.
It snowed on Christmas. It was amazing. White Christmas. Oh, it was great. So we had snow on the ground for that. And a couple of days leading up to that, it snowed. Yeah,
so it definitely made it feel very Christmassy like happy and cheerful.
It definitely, even though 2020 was an up and down year, we had snow on Christmas.
It ended well.
It ended very well.
Yeah.
Okay. What else you got?
Well, again, one of my lows for the Christmas. But it's not like a bad low. I saved all my holiday shopping.
Oh, I did the
same. And gift wrapping for the week before Christmas, which was so stressful. Like, I think that caused me the most stress compared to anything this whole year. Like, I was 100%
like, 100% oh my gosh.
And then it was hard because all the holiday hours, like, people were closing earlier, that it was like, okay, I don't have enough time to get there and everything.
Not enough time in the day.
Yeah. So it definitely made it stressful, but it also made it fun because I was on the hunt.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, so I said that we spent it together and we went to see Christmas lights. We did both a drive-through, which in my opinion was cooler, and then we saw a walk-through as well. We went to this place that has like a nice mill, and it it has one of the largest light displays in our area, and it was quite nifty. It had a quite nifty little light show, but then we went through a drive-through one. I thought the drive-through one was cool.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed the drive. I mean, it was well themed. There was this one I think you might have vlogged it, didn't you?
I did vlog that day, so that is on my YouTube channel if you guys.
But there was this really weird tunnel section that made you feel like you were zooming.
It was really
cool.
It kind of reminded me of a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Like how those room roller coasters or the VR where you sit there and have the headset on. It felt like something like that, but we weren't in any of it.
It was so cool.
I really enjoyed that. I also said, since we spent Christmas together, we, played Nintendo and board games with family.
We did play Nintendo.
It was kind of, so old school, but it was so fun.
It was fun.
And I remember
you went for, an hour and a half on Sorry with your family.
Oh, my gosh. But it was, so fun. But it was, I remember talking about when the pandemic first hit and we were, the first few episodes of the podcast. It made me, it felt like we went back in time when quarantine first happened because you had to, do stuff to entertain you that wasn't, going out.
Yeah, no, agreed.
Do you remember that
100%, because for a while there, we got on a binge where we, played spades.
Yeah.
Just over and over and over again.
It really gave me, that nostalgic feeling, which was really fun.
No, I 100% agree with that. Yeah. It was a throwback in time, but it was a good throwback.
Yeah, it was really fun.
And then we had a tense game of Clue as well.
Gosh.
It's my first time ever playing Glue.
You were really good at it for your first time. I was surprised.
I almost had it. No. Yeah. I had 2 out of the 3 things figured out, but then I had 6 rooms left and I couldn't figure it out. Sorry, I'm going to stop ranting about Clue now.
You'd get a Clue sponsorship. I'm kidding.
Hasbro. Come on. So, not to brag, but Kelly got me this awesome shirt.
Oh, yeah.
And a new wardrobe too.
I mentioned on my channel, I shared what to get your boyfriend for Christmas, and I just went on about how much I like buying John clothes.
Yeah,
and
she likes to shop for me.
Bought him a ton of clothes.
I got a lot of clothes.
They look good on you. You make anything look good.
I think you picked it well.
No, you have a nice,
I got some new joggers.
You're fun to shop for.
I got a couple new quarter zip. Quarter zips? Yeah. I'm feeling very fashionable this fall. Or this winter.
I'll have to see how your outfit game goes.
Oh, yeah. For the next, every podcast, I'm just going to start. No, I'm just going to keep wearing the same shirt over and over because I like it so much.
Yeah. I mentioned of clothes. I still got dressed up on Christmas, which was fun. I'm a huge believer, even if you don't have anywhere to go, get dressed up.
Dress nice.
But it's just like nice, like I always feel better when I'm dressed up.
Yeah.
Where it was like that, it made it feel like Christmas still because I was still getting dressed up and everything.
No, I agree. And
more Christmas Eve than Christmas. I stayed in
my
PJs
we kind of dressed up on Christmas Eve, but then Christmas we looked a little fancy.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah.
We spent New Year's Eve together. We celebrated small, but it was a fun 2021.
Yeah,
it was fun 2020, and we're headed into the new year now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
New Year's was really fun. It's a nice, like, fresh start. Like, I know everything's rolling into 2021. Like, it doesn't just restart, but it's kind of nice because you can restart certain things.
Agreed.
I'm a huge, like, ooh, it's a new year.
Slate clean.
Yeah, a new slate. But again, I did dress up in an obnoxiously sequin dress because why not?
I thought the sequin dresses were cool.
I think it's fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was basically like our Christmas and New Year's. Do you have anything else?
Last one I put was we worked on a lot of new content for the podcast.
Yeah, we did.
Monday and Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out Wednesday. Just saying.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. So let's talk about January. What do you have planned?
So I broke mine down into 4 categories, and it's kind of when we were scripting what we talked about. We said school, life, work, and fitness.
Right.
So those are the big 4. As far as school goes, we're heading into our last semester. It's going to be overwhelming, but we're going to do it. We're going to crush it. We've got our capstone project, which will essentially determine whether or not we get the degree.
I think we'll pass.
But as long as we do that, we'll be graduating.
I mean, realistically, if worst comes to worst, we can just say the podcast is our degree project.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what did you put?
I said it's my last semester of college as well. So I'm taking 6 classes. I'm very nervous. It's 18 credit hours.
You've got it, though.
I think it's a shorter semester too, so I think it's going to be crammed, jammed, packed. Like,
yeah.
I don't know how it's going to go, but I'm very excited about it and excited to be done.
But I think the 6 that you have are very doable.
My advisor was like, we don't recommend anyone taking more than 5 if you take these 2 classes. Are you sure you want to do this? And I'm like, I'm not pushing my graduation back. Nope.
You crushed it.
I'm going to crush it.
You're going to crush it.
Yeah.
It's going to be easy for you.
It's going to be cake.
Air 5. Boom. All right. So I said life in general. So we've both been really busy, admittedly, and it's going to keep that way through January, especially with the classes, and then on top of that work, and on top of that podcast. But I think we're going to do it, and we're going to stick together.
Oh, heck
We're going to keep pushing forward, and we've got a nice 31 days of January?
Yes, January's 31.
Nice 31 days of January coming up that we're going to crush it.
So I am going to be working part-time 4 days a week. Like, that's, like, so new to me because I haven't worked this break, which was really nice. But I think it'll be interesting throwing that in to school.
Yeah.
Like, just adding another thing to do. But I think it's going to be exciting, and I thrive on a busy schedule.
You're going to crush it.
Yeah, so that's something new that's going to happen.
Nice. And that was my next one. As I said, we're both working.
Yeah.
We're both working part-time, and we are going to crush it.
Yeah,
we're going to absolutely crush the game. But I'm grateful that I'm able to that we're both still able to work.
I know.
In the
it's
circumstances.
Just like that so grateful feeling because it's a job during a pandemic. You know, who can say that all the time? So, thinking of everyone out there.
Exactly.
Also, I'm really excited to get on my daily workouts.
Oh.
I feel like December I completely fell off my workout game.
I did the same.
I will say I'm working out at least 3 to 4 times a week, but October and November I was working out every single day. So it was kind of like that. Drop.
You're still doing good.
But though. I'm really excited. I'm excited to squeeze in spin class 3 to 5 times a week. Next week, we're actually sharing our fitness routine for the new year.
We are sharing our fitness routine next year.
So that's going to be exciting. So you definitely want to stay tuned for that.
Heck yeah.
Do you have another one?
Yeah, so I said fitness as well. I was the same way. I let the ball drop in December. It was not good.
It just got so busy.
It got so busy. But I'm cliche, and I'm going to join the going to the gym club in January.
See, I'm already like a regular at that. I'm kidding.
I have my membership already, but I'm going to start going back more. Yeah.
And then my next goal for the next January is 3 to 4 videos on YouTube.
Ooh.
So I went from daily videos, and I was kind of like, I don't know, am I going to continue that? And I'm like, there's no way I can do that without losing my head and be like, oh my god, I can't. So I'm really excited for that. So definitely check it out. It's linked down below.
Check out her channel.
But yeah, so then we also came up with 5 goals for 2021.
Can't forget about your blog post.
Oh, did I skip that?
You did skip that.
Goodness, we have you, an extra set of eyes. So I also have my blog, which is just at callyprepster.com. Again, that's something that just fell off once finals hit because I just stopped. I couldn't do it. It just...
Finals got rough.
I lost the idea of it. So I'm hoping to get back on the 2 blog posts a week, which I'm really excited about because I have I kind of want to even revamp it.
Ooh.
I have some new design ideas that I'm like, ooh, that would be really fun.
You've got your fancy new tool that you can use.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. But okay, goals. Did you have any more for that one?
No, that was it.
Okay.
That was my last one.
Maybe that's what I was like. I think John's done with it. Do you want to go like through all of them?
Sure.
Or like back and forth?
That works.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors?
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh, we did scissors.
It was tied.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. You won.
I won.
Did paper,
Right.
I did scissors.
Thanks for happening in the podcast. Probably not a good idea to do a visual thing on the podcast. All right, so my number one goal is to have the best year of our relationship yet in every aspect.
Okay.
Like podcast, just a relationship, everything as a whole.
Yeah.
Like,
no, I like that.
You and me together, we're going to have the strongest year yet.
Cool.
Yep.
I like that.
Number 2, get back on my fitness grind. A minimum of 3 workouts every week for the 52 weeks of the year, no matter what's happening.
10-minute workouts are just as good.
Exactly. A workout's a workout, no matter how small. Even if that means just getting out of bed in the morning. I'm just kidding. That's not a workout.
Do some yoga next to the bed.
Exactly.
I got my yoga mat.
You did get a yoga mat.
Yeah.
All right. I said laugh and smile more. Last year was hard, but we're heading into a new year with new goals. You got to stay positive. You got to smile. You got to laugh.
I think the thing that like inspires me with the new year, and I don't know how everyone's going to feel about it, but 2020, the pandemic has been a really hard year.
Yeah.
You know, but not only just the pandemic, it's just been a hard year for a lot of people. Where now it's kind of, we've had 9 months of it.
Yeah.
Where it's kind of like, we have to grow and adapt with what we're giving now. You know, like
Agreed.
Before it was a surprise, but now it's kind of like we have to grow through it.
We do have to go through it.
You know?
I think we're going to.
Yeah.
There's no more surprises.
There could sure be surprises.
No surprises.
But
no.
We can work through what we already know is there.
Exactly.
Because that's not new anymore.
Yeah, you're right. I said stop and smell the roses.
Okay.
Life moves pretty fast. You don't. I don't know the whole Ferris Bueller quote, but I said insert Ferris Bueller quote here. Okay. But you got to stop and enjoy life, you know?
Yeah.
You can't just keep moving 24/7. You got to stop and
enjoy
look around.
every day.
Enjoy the view.
Yeah.
Exactly. Enjoy every day like it's your last. And then finally, graduate with my degree with a decent GPA. I ain't going for no 4.0, but I'd like a 3.5 or a plus. I do. I have like a 3.8 right now. I have like a 3.89 right now, but I want to stick right around that baseline. Don't drop too much further. But
last semester just hurt my GPA.
Yeah, it was. I think we did a whole rant on our semester, didn't we? In our semester wrap up. You guys can go check that one out and see how our semester really went.
I haven't checked my GPA. I know I'm not at a 4.0 anymore because of the B.
I lost my 4.0 2 semesters ago.
Yeah, I did get a B, yeah. Yeah, it's a rough one.
Oh, what's your goals?
So my first goal, and my mom tells me I need to do this all the time, is I need to be nicer to myself. I have this like feeling if I'm not doing enough, I'm not like, it's that constant feeling I need to be doing more, where I like need to be nice to myself and remind myself of how much I'm actually doing, and I can't spread myself too thin. So that goes into my next goal, and that I need to spend more time on me and do things that I want to do. Okay. So it's I'm kind of making 2021 the year of me. You know, I'm being selfish with it.
Do it.
I also really want to get passionate. And I feel like I've always been such a passionate person, whether it be fashion or like fitness or like my relationship or the podcast, you know, whatever it is. I feel like I've always been so passionate, where I feel like I've kind of just been like floating by.
Okay.
Where I don't get like excited about. And again, 2020 was just a weird year.
It was a really weird year.
Where it really tested a lot of things for me, but it's like that thing, like I want to get passionate and get excited about everything again. And then my fourth goal is to work out more. Oh, okay. I feel like I've been really good about this, and I really notice, and if you guys have been solid listeners to the podcast, we've talked about this before, where we always joke like you can out-work out a bad diet. Yeah, I believe it to an extent, but like I've noticed since I haven't worked out as much this month, but I've been eating better, it's all diet. Oh, it is. It's truly is. I mean, there's a lot of diet about it. You can't outwork out a bad diet. It's hard to say that. It is, but it's like that thing, like I haven't worked out at all, but like I've noticed like my physique looks so different, and I'm like, this is weird, because I like, there would be times where I'd work out so much and eat clean, but like too much. Too much, yeah. And I didn't see the results that I'm getting now, that I'm like, do I even need to work out? But it's my goal. And then my last goal is to finish school. Here's to that. All right. So we also wanted to include this new segment on our podcast. It's kind of the rollout, but it's something that brings value to all of us, I think. Yeah. It's one new thing that we learned, and we'll kind of theme it to the episode every week, but it can still be something general. But it's just something that we learned that's going to
that helped us out that could help you guys out too.
Yeah, it's kind of like, so we're going to share one thing that we learned each week.
Yes.
And kind of tell a little story about it. But it's also just kind of like little pieces of advice, even though they might be silly or something. Yeah. It's just like, we found it helpful and we want to share it with you guys.
Yeah, there's just a little
you want to share yours?
Sure. First? Yeah. So I said, those close to you will always be there for you no matter what. And I'm specifically referring to you in this instance because you're always there for me, but your family as well. They'll always be there for you. But you've always been there for me through no matter what. Like, there's been some rough experiences through the past few months, and you've been there. The holidays can be hard. Yeah, but I appreciate you.
Mm-hmm. I really like that. I think that's really, like, helpful to hear, you know. I said something that I learned this week is it feels so good decluttering.
It really does.
I know people probably say this so much, but it's like once you do it, you're like, wow, that really felt good. Mm-hmm. So after the new year, I cleaned my whole room. It might not look like it by the background because it's still very cluttered, but I feel so good. I had 6 huge bags, whether it was clothes or just random items that I put in the back of my trunk and either donated or like gave it away as hand-me-downs. And it just like, it was that good feeling because you know, like when you donate something or give a bag of hand-me-downs, how fun that is for someone to get. But it just makes you feel so good. But it's also like a lot of the things that I got rid of, which sounds so like the YouTube, what was that girl's name, that like the cleaning girl that got really popular? She had like a whole Netflix show and it was like, does this bring me joy? Do you know what I'm talking about? I don't know what her name is.
I know who you're talking about, though.
I didn't do that necessarily, but like some of the clothes that I have, because I do fashion posts and everything, so I have a lot of clothes. As weird as it sounds, I've had things like, I remember something bad happened in this shirt. You know, like I very like I remember all that stuff and like it just makes me think of that. Yeah. And I was like, I don't like that memory. Just got rid of the shirt.
I respect it.
But like, I feel so good because it's like now it won't trigger that memory when I wear it, like because I won't have that shirt to remind me. So it felt really good.
Awesome.
So again, weird little tip that I learned, but it was really nice. Decluttering is like an amazing feeling.
Thebomb.com.
Exactly. So that is what I learned. I think you had a really nice learning experience I think we both too. Did. So if you guys want to connect with us more, our socials are
Callyalater Podcast on Instagram. Callyalater Pod on Twitter.
Yes.
#TweetYouLater. Tell us how you spent your holidays.
Yeah, tweet us.
Yeah, let us know. #TweetYouLater. I
think
I already said that.
And we also have our live streams on Sunday, so you can let us know over there as well what you're up to, what your week looking like. And just thank you so much for listening, or if you're on YouTube for watching. Really
thank you guys. We appreciate you. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Here's to 2021.
Here's to 2021.
Yeah. Call you later.
Bye.